ಎಲ್ಲಾರ್ ಬಾಸು ಮೇಲಿದಾನೆ ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟ ಚಾರ್ಲ್ಸ್ ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟ.
ಆಕಾಶಿ ಮಚ್ಚ, ಇದು ಆಂಕಲ್ ಬ್ರೇಕರ್ ಹೇಗ್ ಮಾಡೋದಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಡ್ತೀರಾ ಮಚ್ಚ?
ನಾವು ಈ ಯೋಕೋಹಾಮಾ ಟೈರ್ನ ಬೀಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲೇಬೇಕು.
ಚಾಯ್ಕಿ ಮಚ್ಚ, ತುಂಬಾ ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಅದು. ಅಂಡ್ ಶೋ ದಟ್ ಜೂಲಿಯನ್ ಓಲ್ಡ್ಮನ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ. ಆಂಕಲ್ ಬ್ರೇಕರ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ, ಮೀನೆ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ಲೆಸ್ ಶಾಟ್ಸ್ ಟ್ರೈ ಮಾಡ್ತಾನಂತೆ. Ankle breakers happen for one of three reasons. First, if the defender is reaching too much. If that is the case, don't do anything. Make sure the defender just can't reach the ball. Ankle breaker will happen on its own then. But remember, you always won't get defenders that like to come reach and are super hyper. So the second way it happens is because of contact. Because you touch the defender in some way, or the defender touches you in some way.
For that, you need to get close to the defender.
And then it can happen by mistake or on purpose. Don't do it on purpose. You'll get called for a foul, or your defender might even come and start a fight with you. And contact doesn't only mean pushing off with your off arm. No. You could either keep your leg in the way and the defender is going to trip over it, or you could step on their foot and when they try to move they'll just fall, or you could intentionally try to trip them. Next comes the third way, the best way, by creating momentum or using your defender's momentum against them. This is what Emperor Eye is based on. If you're like Steph Curry or Midorima or me, who's a good shooter, the defender's gonna try coming to you. You could sometimes just go by and they would fall right there. Then try coming again. And when they do this, again pull back or something, and they would probably fall there with all that direction changing. Okay, the defender isn't coming towards you because you aren't such a great shooter or whatever, and the defender's just playing you like this. A defensive stance, right? So here's what you gotta do. First, read their body positioning. Like, where are they looking? Are their hips turned any side? What are their hands doing? Are they high up here? Are they low here? Are they like this? What are they doing? If their hips are turned, one foot is forward like this, or one foot doesn't even need to be forward. Their hips could just be turned this way. Whichever direction they're not facing in, here is where you attack. They either have to jump back, you pull back, and they're here. They try going back quickly, they might lose their balance and fall here. Or they'll spin around. If they spin around like this, and you pull back out there while they're spinning, come on, that's about as embarrassing as an ankle breaker. But there are times when you shouldn't attack the direction of their back. So they're cutting you off. They do not think you're ever going to go this way. They think you're going to come here. So if that's the case, boom, go by here. The defender's going to jump. And then you pull back. You have an open shot. And hopefully an ankle breaker too. But when you're doing all this, you should make sure you don't get the ball ripped, right? So look at where their hands are as well. If they're playing with their hands up here, keep your dribbles low, drop your shoulder and go by. But what if they're playing low here? Use a higher dribble. Do not go doing low dribbles. Please get it over their hands. And what if they're playing with one hand down, one hand up like this? You would use a high dribble and go by this way, the side where the hand is low, so that you can step through, get past. Alright, but what if it's none of this? The defender is playing you in a proper defensive stance like this. You first have to get them moving to create some kind of momentum or turn their body. For that, you use a hard move this way. And it needs to be fast, okay? They shouldn't slide along in their defensive stance. Go quick. Either the defender will get out of position to try blocking you, or they're going to stay in the same place. So, Chaiki Macha, got what I'm saying till now? ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಆಕಾಶಿ ಮಚ್ಚ. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಏನೋ ಹತ್ರ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕು, ಹೀಗ್ ನಿಂತ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕು, ಈಗ ಆಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಲ್ಲ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕಲ್ವಾ. ಹೀಗ್ ನಿಲ್ತ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ರೆ ಮೊಮೆಂಟಮ್ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು. ಅಂಡ್ ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ಲಿ ರಿಮೆಂಬರ್, ಯಾವಾಗ್ಲೂ ಆಂಕಲ್ ಬ್ರೇಕರ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ, ಆಗೋ ಚಾನ್ಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲ. Your world is not Kuroko no basket world, but you might get your defender spinning. If not that, you'll at least blow by them easily. Or you might get a chance to nutmeg them. Click right here if you want to learn how to nutmeg people. Subscribe Mari. New videos like this every week.